It's the first episode for 2025 of The Real Crimes of Kurri Kurri. Court sat here on the 14th of January and it was quite a busy day that went well into the afternoon. The duty solicitor was involved in the majority of cases. Honestly, there could have been 4 duty solicitors on this day. There's a lot of cases, so I'll do a couple of parts. First, I'll discuss some case management and then some upcoming hearings. Then I'll talk about the sentencing that happened on this day, including the no-shows. By the way, there is no police media releases or newspaper stories about these cases. You had to be listening from the gallery if you wanted to know what happened. First observation was about case management. Many cases got adjourned for various reasons, so we will hear about them at later court dates. Some cases were transferred into other courts. One went to Cessnock Local Court because it's a more serious matter. Remember, Kurri mostly deals with petty crimes. Another was transferred into Maitland Local Court to join other charges over there. And another was transferred into Newcastle as it's a serious indictable offence. And of course, here in the Hunter, Newcastle is the gateway into the district and the Supreme Courts for the serious offences. There are some cases to watch out for at Kurri over the coming weeks and months. There is a group of 4 people, all co-accused, who I will call the Kurri Quartet. From the court list, you can't tell that they're co-accused. However, observe from the gallery and it's clear they are co-accused and the court needs to manage their cases so the Kurri Quartet members travel together as they move through the legal process. 3 of the Kurri Quartet have pled not guilty, however a hearing hasn't been set yet. They adjourn these cases as one of the issues is that the duty solicitor is only allowed to represent one of the quartet. So since there's only one duty solicitor here, the others need to seek legal representation with someone else. What are they accused of? We don't know yet because the charge wasn't said out loud. We, the general public, may not know what the Kurri Quartet are accused of until the hearing, which is likely to be months away. That's just how our legal system is. Another case to watch out for in the coming weeks involves 3 dogs. It sounds like the dogs called Axel, Bella and Coco have found themselves on the wrong side of the law as it's alleged they are unregistered. A hearing date hasn't been set yet for the unregistered dogs. Second observation is about hearings. On this day, hearings were set for 2 unrepresented defendants in unrelated cases, which will happen over at Cessnock Local Court in May. I don't have an issue with unrepresented defendants. However, being unrepresented at hearings can create challenges which the court will need to deal with. So at the hearing, the defence will be given the opportunity to cross-examine the complainant. If they are represented, the defence solicitor will ask the complainant questions directly. But the court doesn't allow an unrepresented defendant to cross-examine the complainant. The complainant is the person they are accused of doing the offending to. Instead, the court will need to organise a court-appointed questioner. The likely scenario will be the defendant will need to write down the questions and the court will decide whether they'll be asked. What I'm saying is there is additional steps in the process to enable the defendant to be unrepresented during a hearing. The other case that's going to a hearing is traffic related. I'm not sure of the charge yet. I would just make the same point as I did in the recent traffic hearing in a previous part. I think defendants need to be prepared and have some basic knowledge. Hearings aren't like the TV. They aren't as simple as the quick court mentions here. You need to be a bit prepared. Next, I will discuss the sentences that happened on that day.